Hello and welcome to the Game Centre podcast. My name's Michael Cooper. Tonight I'm joined by Chloe Stewart.
Hello.
Kieran Gillian.
Hiya.
And Craig Kennedy.
Hello.
There's a fly.
Yes, there's a fly. We're chasing that around the office.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yes. How are you guys? You alright?
Yeah, good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, we've got an opening question because I just thought of it. Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Chloe, do you have a best friend?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be listening?
No.
So you can.
Oh no, my best friend's Jack.
Oh.
Really?
Does he
easy.
listen?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's you can tell the truth then. It's not him.
I have like 4.
Oh,
you
that's
need to
cool.
pick one.
That's cool.
I can't pick.
You need-
2 of them came to my house
Right.
today and tried to drag me outside to go for McDonald's.
What are the names?
Well, Ellis, Johnny, Liam, and Jordan.
Yeah, you go. If we ask them who's their best friends, do you think they'd say you?
Oh, definitely.
That's nice.
The only one that talks to them.
Do
just
they not
shut
talk
inside
to each
now.
other?
Nah,
No.
they don't.
Do they know each other?
Yeah,
Right.
they all know each other. They're all actually out just now at the cinema.
Right. That's
Yeah.
good.
I'm here.
Oh, I was going to say. Are we keeping you from your mates?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Mhm.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
You're not.
There's the door.
No, exactly.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Okay,
There we
no.
go.
Happy to win Game of Thrones quizzes.
Yes. Craig, do you have any best friends?
Myself.
Well, yeah, you know, proud of your own company.
I enjoy my own
Social
company.
thing.
Yeah. All by myself. Yeah. I enjoy my own company. I don't get any hassle. And I don't argue with myself. So, it's all good.
There you go.
How about you, Michael? Do you have any best friends?
I do. I've got quite a few. Especially the people in this room. Apart from you three.
None of us said Michael. I feel kind
I
of
was going to say.
I'm only kidding on. I've got loads of best friends,
Yeah.
but I don't wish to choose one because that's not fair.
No, I've got loads of friends. But if you had to pick one and say the name.
No, because I said you had to pick one and then I got overruled.
Yeah,
so.
no, I think we've got to pick one.
My wee wifey then.
Aw, does she listen?
Yeah, she does actually listen. Yeah.
Good. Hello, Ryan. How are you? I don't know why I asked that. She can't answer.
She'll put it in the comment.
Well, I hope so.
So we have to pick one now.
Yeah, go pick one. I'll have your phone, mates.
you'd
Which
like
one are you
94?
saving?
Which one
Yeah.
would I save?
Yeah.
She's on.
Probably Liam because he's the least annoying one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't expecting that. Right
Well,
now,
in
if I'm
fact,
honest.
maybe Jordan because Jordan just kind of like sits there. He doesn't say much.
Right. Quiet Jordan. Is it
Jordan's quiet.
quiet? There we go.
Johnny and Ellis looking at people that drive to your house and try and drag you out for a McDonald's when you're sitting in your t-shirt and boxer.
They sound fun.
They are. But
Cool. So games in that.
games in that.
Games in that.
Games in that.
Stop moaning about work pals.
We've just done a quiz.
We have.
We've just done a quiz. And Kieran's wiped the floor with us.
Hang on.
What was the
Not
score?
only have we done a quiz,
Mhm.
we also done our very first venture into Facebook Live.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
it was quite successful.
It went
did.
well.
It did.
I think
It
so
was
too.
live.
Over 38 listeners for the first. Yeah, bye on.
But what did you think?
Mm-hmm. Me or
Talking to the
Not you.
Alright.
You're talking to the microphone.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Putting it out there, Kieran.
Alright, if you watched it, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, it's probably
We promised they potentially could get a lot better.
They will get a lot better.
They will
yeah,
get a lot
exactly.
With
right,
a bit
well,
more planning, it was kind of last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very last minute.
It was all good for off the cuff, though.
Exactly.
I'm all good for a wee bit off the cuff.
And Kieran had won a chocolate, a square out of it.
Well,
So
I was
the
told that
topic-
I won a square, then told that I couldn't have a square, but I took a square.
Mm-hmm. So
Claimed it.
I just
You
wanted,
need to replace a square for Billy.
yeah, I was going to say I want to thank Billy for providing that square.
Billy, if you're listening,
Mhm.
we're sorry. It wasn't my idea.
Yeah, all prizes
Or
are
mine.
provided by Billy's desk.
Thank you.
So, back to games, isn't there?
Back to games and that, indeed.
Aye. Anyone been
Games
playing
and
anything?
Been playing a wee bit of GTA the last couple of days. 'Cause I
Oh,
took a wee
really?
no-
You switched back to GTA?
No, I just took a wee notion to play it yesterday.
Nice one.
I was like, no, they're online or that, just like
Oh, missions.
running about being Trevor, shooting folk in the face and that.
Hmm.
You know?
I've got a weird relationship with Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, me too. Because like there are times when I'm like, this is really good fun, and then there are times like, why am I just driving there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, when it initially came out, I got it on PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I only played it up until you just do the first heist, but you don't have Trevor yet.
Yeah.
And then my son was born, and then so I didn't have time to play it after that. I'm not blaming him, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
And I never got a chance. I never got back into it. And then I recently got it on a PS4,
Mhm.
and I played it up until the exact same bit, and then I kind of just stopped playing it.
I
So
thought
I've never had it where you
History
control
repeats
all.
itself.
I've never seen Trevor.
No,
Never seen Trevor on screen.
Trevor's quite funny.
He looks like a Simpson. Like yellow.
He does kind of look like see if Homer Simpson was psychotic and not fat and a drug dealer. That's
Right.
Trevor.
Like the episode from The Shining a wee bit.
Yes.
Halloween
Yes.
special. Good shout.
Mhm.
Halloween specials of Simpsons are always brilliant.
They are good.
Yeah.
Sorry, tangent.
No, it's good. What was your,
Tangent.
I was like the. Did you ever see the one where they did the Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven?
Yeah,
And
Quote the Raven.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
quite a good episode.
Oh.
Best episode of The Simpsons though has to be the Canyon Arrow one. When Marge gets the big new car, big red car, and drive the road rage.
I
one.
know which one you mean. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What about the
Ah,
one
that was
though?
good.
See the Halloween one where it's Bart and Hugo. He's trying to sew them together.
Oh yeah.
That one's
yeah.
good. That one was
I
enjoyable.
know what you're talking about.
You know, well, it turns out that Bart has a twin that's living in the attic,
In the loft.
and he's like
yeah.
sewing birds together and stuff. And his plan is to sew him and Bart together.
Michael doesn't watch TV
No,
clearly.
no,
Michael's
I'm
staring
just-
Michael
quite
reads a bit
vacantly
TV.
towards me.
Yeah.
at the
Michael,
moment.
Michael reads teletext on the TV.
Teletext, do you remember that? Do you remember Bamboozle?
Yeah, I used to play Bamboozle all the time.
Yeah, but I always had a. See if you pressed like the red, then the green, then the yellow, and the blue, and if you looked at the numbers, if you pressed a wrong, if you pressed like, you press them all at the same time, right?
You can quickly get the right answer
You
without.
can find out which
yeah.
one was the right answer.
I think it's
because of
amazing
different
how
numbers.
we've just switched between like 4 subjects in the space of like 2 minutes. That's
Mhm.
absolutely brilliant.
I
My
just
gran used to
remember-
use teletext to get plane times.
A lot of people used
Yeah.
to use them to book holidays and stuff.
They still do that.
They still do, yeah. Teletext holidays, but it's a website now,
Still
isn't
going
it?
strong.
No, you
You
still,
still
get
use
on
the teletext, do you? Cool, awesome.
There you go. That's fun.
I actually like playing Junior
Today, I
Bamboozle,
know.
which is the only one I could do.
Yeah, Junior Bamboozle on a Saturday. Yeah.
Only one I could
There
do.
was a game on that. I think it was like Channel 4 teletext, and because that was a Bamboozle one, wasn't it? Channel
Yeah.
4 teletext, and what it was give you a scenario, a legal scenario, and it was called something. You're the judge, and what you had to do was, say what you thought happened. It was like a real life scenario, and you have to say what you thought happened. Really?
And
Oh,
how,
you
how,
went-
how did you say what happened? Did you have to type it in through your
No,
remote?
well, you just had to like work out in your head, and then you press reveal, and it tells you the answer. So
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember what was it? It was on when Sky first came out, and you had the Bumblebee game.
Beehive Bedlam!
That-
Yes!
that was
Yeah.
my favourite.
Beehive Bedlam!
Yeah.
Never had Sky.
What? You never had?
Never had Sky.
Did you just note the silence there that lasted about 3 seconds?
You've never had Sky TV at all?
No.
Did you never play Beehive Bedlam?
No. I was a Freeview kid.
Freeview kid.
Freeview, yeah.
Beehive Bedlam was like, how you get the games on your phone now? It's like the wee pendulum thing at the bottom, and you have to put your bubble up and get a combination
Match
of
the
like
colours.
5, 6
Right,
colours.
yeah.
That's pretty much Beehive Bedlam.
Okay, cool. I get it.
That was a good description of what Beehive Bedlam was. But it was awesome because it was like the first game you could play on your TV. After Bamboozle, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But that
The
required
first game was
intellect.
Sky.
I've never played any of these.
There you go. Generation Kid, Kieran. Generation Kid. So,
Not that much younger
tomorrow, well, today, Carmageddon's released.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the Burnout people?
Kind of goes along the same sort of lines.
It looks like the name
Yeah.
sounds like Burnout.
No, I don't think it's the same focus.
no, it's-
Right.
No, maybe not.
No, I don't think it is. I have a question though. Obviously, this was banned
previously.
It was one of the first games back when it originally came out.
Yeah.
Back when. So they changed it to zombies. Is it zombies or people in this one?
People.
People. Is it people?
As far as I know, it's back to how the game originally was. So now, obviously, the law has released its grip on Carmageddon, and now it's back for technically a re-release as such on PS4 and Xbox One. So basically, the more people, it's almost like a cross between Burnout and GTA, pretty much.
Yeah,
The more
yeah.
people you knock over, the more
Points.
carnage and mayhem you cause, the more chance you've got of winning, the more points you get. Da 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 da.
So it's just like edgy 10-pin bowling.
Yeah, edgy 10-pin bowling
Pretty much, yeah.
and a car. Yeah.
Hey,
You kind of got to think that did he come up with a game and then that's a cool name for it, or did he come up with a name and think, oh, we've got to make that into a game?
You can definitely come up with the name first, don't you?
Yeah.
probably.
So yeah, that's out as of like nowish. Once obviously this goes live. So yeah.
And this one isn't going to get banned, is it?
Well, no, it's out. So
No.
If it's been approved for release, then.
Well, yeah, you'd think.
Sure.
that.
Do you
That's
remember?
good,
Do you
Saying that, I
remember
mean, the
the?
amount of games that have been approved for release and then.
Well, I was actually
That-
just about to say. Do you remember the game Hate?
I was about to say that.
There we go. Hate. It was basically just you play this character who's fed up the world and he just goes on a killing spree.
It was like.
That's everything.
Like,
And
it was-
they got into a lot of trouble over that, did they not?
Well, it was like. The problem with that is it was like trying to milk the whole. Hey, look, you can do bad stuff in this game to try and get like as much publicity as possible, and it was just like way too far. So the company that did it, basically everyone kind of was like, yeah.
It was kind of a character too because it was released on Steam, and then everybody thought it was absolutely atrocious that they'd even thought about releasing this game.
Right.
So then Steam pulled it off, and then you had more people complaining at the fact that Steam pulled it off because it was just a video game. Then they said they were going to change it because it was kind of black and white. So they tried to
There's no
make it
sort of
so,
shady grey, 50 Shades and all that.
I don't think it's still available for release.
I don't think it is.
No, I think they just canned it. So I think that was probably one of the last games they just totally
Mhm.
scrapped.
I'm trying to think.
But like, it's one of those ones though where it was just like it was offensive for the sake of being offensive. Like it was just like
Yeah.
Yeah, there
that's
was.
bad. Like you know how GTA is like okay cool, I'm waterboarding a guy,
Yeah.
but it's cool because it advances the plot and that. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Just because it's in the story.
It did. It was cool.
In GTA, there's a storyline that not a very clear storyline at some points, but there is a storyline. And there was nothing.
It was just
You
let's
just go.
shoot people.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto was more Tarantino-esque with regards to the polarization of the same characters
Yeah.
and how they're thrown together.
Yeah.
Whereas some fellas just like having a falling down moment and then like just
It
Sort of
often
verge
for-
on the sort of Hotline Miami-esque type game. No, not even close, no.
I think that the difference between it and like GTA is that GTA is like this kind of like the whole world is like this kind of caricature of American
Yes.
society and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what it's meant to be like. It's kind of poking fun at a lot of things, whereas this was just, hey, this guy hates the world and he's going to go kill people.
And that's how it is.
Was there a scenario? I mean, I don't I'm getting more into it probably deserves, but was a scenario where the guy was at a point where the story was going along and the guy could have went one way and he just like snapped.
This is the thing. The story opens with your guy preparing a bag full of guns and grenades,
Oh right, so
walking
it's
out
just
of
like
his
an
door,
nutter.
and then it just starts.
Right, all right.
There is no build up. There's no, oh, this is what happened. He's had a tragic past. The government's out to him. It's just he's had enough. Straight out the door and just mows down everybody.
I'd love to know if he's got a Mary Poppins bag or if you actually run out of ammo.
It's apparently a pretty poorly made game as well, though. So it's not even like
Oh, so they didn't even do it like.
it's not even
Well-
like a really well made offensive game. It's
Yeah.
just
It's just a game at the end of the day that's offensive.
Who did it?
I can't remember.
we'll look it up. I
Yeah.
can't remember. Like
What was it out on?
PC.
Just
yeah,
PC.
just PC.
Just PC.
We'll probably be able to find some sort of trailer, but I don't imagine we'll want to put it up.
No,
No, I
it was not.
No,
See, to be
No,
honest
it
with
was
you,
not.
the trailer was the whole game was just violence for the sake of violence. There was no plot development. There was no character development.
Yeah,
It was just it was just violence.
bad times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so don't buy that tomorrow.
We can't.
They can't. No. But Carmageddon. So, what are your thoughts on banned games? Do you think? Like, I mean,
I think-
Manhunt's the main one, obviously. Hates seems to be like number one.
I think that things that are like trying to kind of publicise them based on the fact that they are offensive and try to be like, oh yeah, this is offensive,
Yeah.
get this,
Mhm.
are bad. Like hate being a good example of
Yeah.
that. Like they tried to capitalise on the fact that it was so.
Manhunt had a story.
I was gonna say because I mean, if you're in that environment, like suffocating someone with a plastic bag, that's probably gonna happen. Stuff,
Yeah.
Shivering someone with a piece of glass. That's
Yeah.
So
That's
Manhunt had a story. So Manhunt was more of a game,
A game,
with
yeah.
horrible
Yeah.
bits in it.
yeah.
Hate's just horrible
Horrible.
bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The thing that I hate, is the fact. No, obviously, like it gets highly publicised about when, my 8-year-old son's playing Call of Duty because all these kids at school are playing it and it should be banned and all that.
that actually really annoys me.
Yeah.
You should have better control of your kids.
Of course,
Don't let your
like
kids play Call of
it's,
Duty.
it's a double-edged sword. It's like, well, that 8-year-old kid hasn't walked into a shop and bought it himself with his own money.
No.
So he's obtained it somehow, probably from the parent or the grandparent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, just speaking of that, obviously, you're thinking about all these games that should ban. What do you think about them blaming games
For violence.
For violence, because the one I remember, and it's the reason it stuck with me, is the most ridiculous one in the world. And I'm afraid I won't be able to give you an exact time, mainly because there's so many. But there was a shooting in America,
Yeah.
and one of many, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the parts in the article, and I mean, this article was, say the article was about 10 paragraphs. 7 of these paragraphs were dedicated as to how the person that carried out the shooting played video games.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of the ones they mentioned have been the most ridiculous ones I've ever heard. First one was Mass Effect. Second one was Portal.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous one that I've heard named in one of these, like, you see all the time when something happens, they blame it on video games because it's a new kind of media.
It's a stigma that
Yeah,
always
it's
gets
a
attached
scapegoat.
to it. Yeah.
But the most ridiculous game that I saw brought up in one of these ones was Dynasty Warriors.
Really?
Yeah. I genuinely, an article, like, kind of post-shooting, when they were talking about the person that had done it, said,
He took a samurai sword to 120 people at one time.
played violent video games like Dynasty Warriors. Just
Yeah.
like, well, there's...
They don't do it the other way around. They don't say Messi's really good because he played FIFA as a
Well,
kid.
see,
Exactly.
that's the other side of the coin. It's like, I watch a lot of football on TV. It doesn't make me a professional football player. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I watched, it was a thing that they carried out in schools, and what they did was they split up a classroom. So you had one half of the classroom playing Call of Duty, and you had another half of the classroom, I think it was Minecraft or something they were playing, just something. And then they showed them images of violence and war, and they measured their heart rates and all that, and how they were dealing with it.
I think I've seen that actually. Yeah.
And people who'd been sitting playing Call of Duty for half an hour had less of a reaction. But it's not that they had no reaction.
Yeah.
They were trying to say that video games acclimatise, desensitise you to violence, so you're more likely to carry it out. See people that carry out these shootings, there's something mentally wrong.
Of course there is, aye.
Yeah.
From an early age, there's probably something wrong, like, mentally wrong with them. It's not because they've played Call of Duty for 4 hours a day or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Defo.
So I think that video games do get a bit of a stigma when it comes to violence.
They do get a bad rap, but then again, like as we said, like that 8-year-old Jimmy who's playing Call of Duty just because he's moaned at his mum and dad for 6 months about it because all his friends at school are playing it. You still have a decision to make as to whether Jimmy, who's 8, plays that game or not. Just because his friends are playing it. I know there's a lot of peer pressure and things like that.
Exactly. Change video games to alcohol. You're not going to give a little Jimmy, 8-year-old little Jimmy vodka because all of his mates are drinking.
Exactly.
It's just whatever's new though. Like in a few years, we'll see it change to something else. Whatever comes after video games, you'll see people start to blame that for everything that's wrong in the world. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
Unfortunately, but that's the thing. People just can't take responsibility. I never got games that I wasn't aged for. Like I had to. Wait, my mum would never have bought me anything like that.
And but to be fair, when we all grew up, we were all playing Master System and Mario Kart and California games. Sorry, Kieran.
Well, but myself, like I was never allowed like GTA. I was just like I was never really interested in it. I was quite happy to go home and sit and play Ratchet and Clank.
I was quite happy with Spyro.
Yeah, Game Centre would never sell me an 18 game. Do you know what I mean? So damn them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's a duty of care on quite a few fronts before you even get a hold of an 18 when you're 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever age you're wanting to play these types of games. But yeah, it just gets a bad rap, and it's no needed half the time.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it's sad, I think, to be honest, because I think like there are a lot of games that people won't play because they think, some games are violent, so I won't play any.
Yeah,
You're missing out.
Yeah.
But then even when the kids are at school nowadays, they probably hear worse language, worse behaviour than they do in what's in the majority of the computer games that's kicking around about.
Even like playing games, there's nothing that's as bad as things that I've heard kind of
About. Yeah.
Well, I know a situation in a school where the school on like the last week of the term before the summer holidays, they'll show the kids a movie, the school in question showed the kids Hook, with Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman, and the film was at 12, and the kids were like 8. I mean, I'm alright with that per se, but the parents of the kids would be like, oh, that's fine, but at the same time they'd moan when
If they showed them Die Hard.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Was it Christmas? No.
No, it wasn't. I kind of don't no idea what my point is. But yeah, well, guys, my point was the parents' control is taken away
Of course.
by the school in that
Yeah.
case.
Because
So I mean, they're going to school where you think to be safe from
yeah.
stuff that not their age, but in actual fact they're getting subjected to.
But do you know, like, obviously going off a tangent from games and things like that, obviously we're talking about age restriction on games and things like that, and they're playing them because their friends at school and stuff are playing them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've heard recently, which really annoys me, is the fact that obviously we're running the card nights, obviously on the Wednesdays and the Fridays and stuff,
Yes.
and there's a lot of young kids that come along now and that are looking to learn how to play and stuff, and a lot of the kids and a lot of the parents are actually complaining to us that the schools are now banning all the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards from the schools because they're playing them on their lunch breaks and stuff like that, and like because it's causing fights whenever they're arguing over cards and things like that. I was like, but the intellect that goes in to actually
Learning
knowing how to play the game, knowing what's good in
Yeah.
a card, what's bad in a card, how to construct a deck, the full social aspect, like that whole thing gets overlooked because maybe Jimmy and Timmy's had a fallout over because he's been beaten in a match. Do you know what I mean? So now all Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards are banned from the school. So that for me is a whole learning curve that the kids are missing out on there when they're not supposed to be learning because they're still learning.
Jimmy and Timmy could have an argument over the chess club.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. It's
They're
exactly
going to be
the same.
arguing when they're sitting playing football anyway.
Yeah.
Like, regardless.
See, that's what I've
Happens.
never understood. Like, for instance, they can Pokemon because it causes argument. See the amount of times when I was at school, the amount of folk that get into fights over playing football.
Yeah.
And that never,
I know.
that never
No,
get banned.
No.
I don't think that's avoidable, to be honest.
No, I mean,
Kids are kids.
yeah,
Kids argue.
Yeah,
kids are
exactly.
going to have conflict, and it's about teaching them the right way to deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's life.
Rather than getting a bag of guns and going out massacring folk.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. See,
Alright.
I don't agree with that either. Or it's a case of I had an argument with my friend. Now I can't play this ever again.
Ever again.
Ever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't think
That's
that
silly, yeah.
promotes a positive attitude.
No, exactly.
No.
Getting quite in depth here tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I've covered all
I'll
that
like
topics.
While we're on, obviously, the subject of Pokemon, still going back to games and things like that, I've noticed, well, me personally, obviously, you asked at the start of the podcast what games and stuff I've been playing this week. My attention, and certainly between myself and like, my group of mates that we're all friends with and stuff, our attention certainly came away from consoles and moved on to mobile games. Over the past month and a half, like we seem to be like dead into our mobile games, and I don't know if it's because there's so many older style generation games being like rehashed or reintroduced in a new format that we're enticed to play, or it's just because it's easier access on your phone than it is on your console.
I think it's because, see, to be honest with you, your phone's, well, I know in my case, my phone's always
It's
there.
there, yeah.
So, see if I'm sitting on my lunch in here, there's every chance we'll go
Yeah.
and have a wee.
I mean, obviously there was the chat, obviously a while ago everyone was addicted to Candy Crush and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Where it's pretty much like Tetris or columns in an evolved format, if you like. But now, like, there's Pokemon Go that's been released, for example. Like, that's encouraging a whole new wave of mobile gaming in a form of you're using Google Maps to actually motivate yourself to go out walking, whatever, to actually progress in the game, catch Pokemon, evolve Pokemon and things like that. And all the points of interest in your local area are highlighted as areas to go where you can interact with those areas and stuff. So, like, they've done that incredibly clever because me and all my mates are glued to that already. And, like, yeah, we're 30 and we're playing Pokemon. I know it sounds pretty sad and surreal, but at the same time, like, you're going, oh, I'm just going to go out a walk tonight. Like, if you think about the other aspect of it, like, you're not gaming on your phone, you're going out a walk and you're socially interacting with, like, your points of interest or whoever you're taking a walk with you and stuff like that. So they've done that amazingly, so hats off to them for that one.
Sorry, just on the side, have you ever heard of geocaching?
Yes. Do
Yes.
them all.
Yes, it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I have good geocaching stories.
What is it?
Well, sorry,
Geocaching
yes,
is.
yes,
do
it's
you
good,
want to
it's
hold
good.
that?
No, on you go.
Basically, they have like this app, so there's like these little geocaches they're called, and it's basically like a little tub, and it's got a roll of names inside of all the people that have visited it. And the goal is basically just to find as many of these things as you can. It's basically like
It's
kind
kind of
of
like a treasure hunt.
it's kind of like new age orienteering. If you
Yeah.
imagine that. So like these little caches are hidden all over the place. Like there's one just down by Henderson Scout Hall and the trees there. But
Sweet.
the best one,
Dick Institute.
the best, yeah, there's one at the Dick Institute as well. But the best story that I have about that is my mum and her friend used to do this like every couple of nights. And I remember being out in like the back roads in Ayr, down the kind of countryside and that.
Bet you do.
Aye. And then we're down that way. And then my mum's pal got a car stuck, right? So it was like this rock, and a car went into this ditch on the side of the road. I can't believe you said that. But right,
We haven't learned how to edit this out yet.
No, sorry.
Carry on.
right.
So start again. Car into the ditch.
So the car's in the ditch, right? So we're stuck, right? We can't get this car out. We've still got like my mum's car there, but we're looking for this geocache, right? So my mum and her pal spend like an hour looking for this. We're trying to find a way to get this car out. So there's this wee hut lit up in the hill, and it's like a wee farmhouse, and there's lights on. So we look at that, right? My mum's pal's son's like the same age as me, so we look at that, right? Cool. We'll walk up there and see if we can get help.
It sounds like a horror movie.
It does, doesn't it?
Is this hostile?
So we walk up like this shady wee path, like you know that way it is like that, and there's like the trees curving over us and that, and we're walking up to this wee farmhouse, and we knock the door. Like, hello? This old man comes out. This old man comes out, right?
Was he wearing skin?
No. He thankfully was not wearing any human skin. But he had his little dog with him, and we were like, right, cool. Car stuck in the ditch down the bottom of the road. Is there anything you can do to help us? Do you have a tractor or a car or anything? And he's like, I don't, but Big John down the road, he's got a tractor. He'll give his a hand. Aye. We'll go down and see Big John. So we're like, alright, cool. So you're just going to go and then we'll wait down there. He's like, no, get in the car. Come along with me. And we're like, alright. So then look in the house, like, as we're leaving and that, and there's just like empty whiskey bottles everywhere. Like, I'm talking on the floor. There's just like whiskey bottles everywhere. And this man comes out and he gets kind of like in that way. He walks like really kind of close past me, like brushes against me on his way out, and I smell his breath, and he's like stinking of booze. And he's like, right, just get in the car, boys. It'll be all right. And we're like, okay, cool. We'll get in this car. So we get in this car, and it's all along these bumpy roads, and we're just sitting there like, to get to Big John, the farmer's house, and have no answer. It was just a case of, right, let's turn back. By the time we get back, my mum's phoned her pal that owns a tow truck anyway, and we've just got in this dodgy little old man's car for absolutely nothing. This dog climbing all over us. It was, we got the car out, we got home.
Did
but
you
it
find
was
the
just
geocache?
Of course we found the geocache.
So,
There you go, that's
it was an
like,
adventure.
this might sound really silly. Is a geocache a physical entity?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. It's like a little Tupperware tub, and inside, as Kieran says, like a little scroll that you can like
Write your name on.
name and
Bit of a
date.
message for the next
Yeah,
person.
and sometimes there's like little trinkets in there you can take and leave one.
But what if somebody's steaming one night and they're walking by and they see it and they just take
But
it?
they won't see
really
it.
won't.
They are
It's
so well hidden. Like, it's
really
crazy.
well hidden.
See,
Like see the Dick Institute. See the I'm trying to think how you describe it. Across from Franklin and Sloane's.
Yeah.
There's like a big tree.
Yeah.
And the bottom of it is like a little stone wall around the base of the tree.
Yep.
Inside's like a load of like a little foliage.
Yeah.
And underneath the foliage is this like little Tupperware tub.
yeah.
Well, do you know what?
You,
No, there's not.
I was going to say, listen, if you're listening, don't nick it, because I don't want to be blamed for that. Honestly, download the geocache app for your phone. And
I'm going to do that because that
It
sounds
is
really
really
fun.
really
Yeah.
good. It's like you said, look,
Craig's just bagged his funny bone.
it's funny for us, but not for him.
But yeah, download the app because it is good fun. Like,
Because there's a free version where you get like a little like say 10 in your local area, but there's a premium version.
yeah.
And the premium's the best bit because it gives you a load of free ones, extra ones as well.
Yeah.
So always go for the premium.
Uh,
one.
How
That's
much is
cool.
premium?
I'm not too sure. It's been ages since I went for the premium one. So
I might go and
I'll
have
ask
it.
my mother.
Right, so it's called geocache.
yeah, geocaching. Yeah,
Sorry, folks, I'm just doing this as we speak as
Yeah,
well, just
sure.
because I'm.
I know geocaching. Yeah, that's
It is really quite cool.
It's really good, and like you said, you just the points of interest and stuff.
Yeah, so sorry, back to my other point of like, I find now like I see the total appeal for mobile gaming because it's getting better and better. You're getting better games. I mean, I'm now playing Transformers, which is a bit like, is it Clash of Clans or something that people play?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like that, except it's Transformers. So I didn't like Clash of Clans because I couldn't relate to it, but because I'm interested in Transformers, I play the Transformers version.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm totally addicted to those two games right now, and so's my mates. Like, we're all playing it, and like, we haven't touched our consoles for I don't even know how long, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, that is quite bad.
Well, I think a lot of
No Destiny.
there's a lot of different types of games on mobiles.
See,
that
I
you
think
wouldn't get on consoles.
I think that the only mobile games that kind of appeal to me at all are things like geocaching kind of counts, I guess.
Yeah.
Like things that tie into the real world as well.
Yeah,
I've seen the appeal of that.
Mhm.
How long has geocaching existed for?
A few years.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've just never heard of it.
But like things like that are really
Have you,
cool.
Chloe?
But just like,
Never heard it.
but I'm not really into mobile games at all.
Just in case
But-
I was missing something that obviously
It is a
everyone
very
else in the
cool
world
thing.
knew about. But
There's one called Hair Story, a mobile game, and it's really good. Basically, you're a detective, and all it is you're watching transcripts. No, you're not. You're watching videos of a lady getting interviewed, and then you get to find out. But she's the story is her husband's been murdered, and she gets interviewed on holiday, and it's just like the footage of her interview, and you get to go to different clips and find out what happened. Hair Story, it won awards and stuff.
That's cool. I might give
check
that a
it
shot.
out. It's really good, really good.
Counter-Strike drama.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is Kieran's baby.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'd heard of it.
we're kind of going
today.
back to PC region now, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I don't even play Counter-Strike, but this is something that I think is kind of like,
People
it's big
need to-
news.
yeah,
Like,
people need to know about it.
if you don't know about this at all, if you haven't heard about the kind of recent Counter-Strike drama, basically there are two YouTubers that were kind of have been big for a while, Syndicate and T Martin. I used to watch them back in like kind of Call of Duty time. Syndicate used to do really good zombies videos. But anyway, basically they started doing these videos of them on this website called CSGO Lotto, which if you don't know what CSGO is, obviously I think everyone does. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, like one of the most watched games on Twitch all the time. It's always at the top. But
I'm devil's advocate. I don't know what that is.
it's a first-person shooter, but basically the way it works, you unlock skins via buying these crates in-game
Right.
with real money.
Like real money.
Yeah, real money buys you crates from which you can get skins.
Right.
Skins are worth varying amounts of money based on their rarity. So these websites, like the CSGO Lotto one that these two guys were using, people put in their skins, and everyone plays a game where they put them into a pot, and one person wins the pot. So they were posting videos of them winning like obscene amounts of money, like $13,000 worth and stuff. And then it has just come out that they own the website. But as well, they never ever like put in the description like as if it was because originally T Martin had said that it was a paid promotion, but never said that. Like only said that in a vlog the other day. He denied that he owned the website at the time, and then people looked into it. There's a guy called Video Game Attorney on Reddit and Twitter and stuff that does a lot of kind of delving into cases like this when it seems like people are breaking laws. Turns out they're breaking a lot of laws, like the FTC in America and stuff are probably going to be after them.
Yeah, the thing I was going to say today, it was talking about how, and you mentioned this when we were speaking about it off air, how it's a lot of youngsters are
Yeah,
being targeted.
like these two guys, a lot of like younger kids watch their channels and stuff, like a lot of 13 kind of 14-year-olds, and basically their site has no restriction on kids betting. It just says as long as you're over the age of 13, then you're fine to use this site.
So you can bet legally with us as long as you're over 13
Yeah.
years of age.
It's crazy,
That's
isn't it?
absolute nuts.
And as well, it's the fact that in their videos they're encouraging people to come along and play on this website without disclosing to anyone the fact that they're making money
They're
off
making
this,
money off
or
it,
the
yeah.
fact that they own the website, and it's crazy. And it's like, it's not as if these two people don't have any money, because they're between them they have about a combined 12 million subscribers or something, like 6 million each.
Aye, so they're not poor.
Aye, they're
No,
not. They're
yeah,
not.
like
they're
these.
They're not,
Syn-
not making a pound.
This guy Syndicate built a house like 3 years ago or something with money off of YouTube, and this guy's like 2 years older than me or something. So that's like, if you imagine like a 20-year-old guy building their own house
Of money.
with money from YouTube, and then the other guy,
Yeah,
T
right.
Martin's got like 2 cars and a massive house as well.
That's
That's
nuts.
the thing. I think people underestimate the amount of money you can actually make on YouTube, because I follow. It's this fitness one I'm following the now. She's quite good for giving you like routines to do at the gym to change it up a wee bit.
Yeah.
And she gets her sponsors. You get money from YouTube for the adverts. You get money from YouTube if you hit a certain amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
So as soon as you're over a certain amount, you'll get money. Your video views can get you money. So you can actually make, if you're popular enough on YouTube, you will come away with a fair whack, because obviously then the more popular you are, the more people know about you, so
Yeah,
you
the
start
more
to
views
get
you
more
get.
outside
Yeah.
deals.
What I was listening to today, early on in the YouTube's days, there was no real laws because no one really knew what was going on and what you could or couldn't
So
do.
you'd have people
And-
like Ray William Johnson, like he got really big off of just reposting viral videos,
yeah,
and built a whole channel around it. He's gone now from YouTube. But.
Yeah, because there was talk as well with regards to this Counter-Strike drama. If there's not, it's more morality side of it more than anything
it's
else.
like, see, like that's like Donald Trump or someone going into their own casino and coming out and say, "Hey, just won $1 million."
Yeah,
Like that's
Yes.
exactly what it's like, because they were posting videos of them winning like $10,000, $12,000, $13,000 at a time.
exactly.
And it's just like, how can you say that when you own the website? And as well, there was one of them, there was a 30-second clip that someone uploaded in slow-mo, and it's T. Martin, and he's sitting there and he's got his face cam up the top, and he's like, let's just go to my trade offers. And he goes up to the top of his username, and it's CSGO lotto bot
Yep, aye,
that he has
yeah.
as his username. And I'm just like,
That's nuts.
aye.
Aye, it's naughty stuff.
It
It's
is,
kind of
it's
watching the space. It's still going on.
I'm really interested to see if like anything of consequence happens to them. Like I think, to be honest, their channel should be taken down and there should be some legal punishment
In
involved,
prison.
to be honest. Aye.
Could they go to prison?
Well,
is it a type
apparently
of fraud?
it is fraudulent,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is, isn't
But
it?
this
Yeah.
video game attorney guy has said that basically everyone who has used the site by being kind of directed there from them has grounds to sue them.
So I think at the very least they'll face a hefty fine, if
Yeah.
not
They've been-
including the lawsuits. that
Yeah,
they'll probably
I know
get.
they've been reported to the FTC as well. So
So I imagine there will be, but has there been reported cases of like parents of 13-year-olds saying, "Listen, my son."
well, I think there was one that I saw, and it was like this 15-year-old boy or something that was posting and saying, "Look, I've been like pouring my pocket money into this for weeks and weeks and weeks."
Sorry, how would that happen? How would a 15-year-old boy being able to?
Well, 15-year-olds would get bank accounts.
I suppose, but 13, for example, how would a 13-year-old be able to?
I don't know.
Well,
No,
Then
I
you're,
don't-
you're at the same
is it-
stage of like mum and dad's bank
Oh,
card
yeah,
to
I
then
suppose,
obviously,
into the
instead of getting
Xbox or
pocket
whatever,
money,
or
I'll
the
give
PC.
you X amount for this game.
so you
do
can
know
get
what
your
I mean?
CSGO skins.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's because they're just betting like skins as opposed to actual money.
You can, as long as
Uh-huh.
you put into the video.
Yeah. Whereas the skins can be sold for money.
Yes.
It all correlates in a roundabout way.
Yeah,
into,
exactly.
Aye.
It's robbing Peter to pay Paul.
but
isn't it?
it's
it's
quite
just-
cloak and daggerish.
This is where the fact that the two guys are sitting there and they're like, "Oh, we've not done anything wrong." And then there's another video that T. Martin made, and he's sitting, and he's talking about it, and he's like that. He's talking about like how bad of a person you would need to be to deceive your fans like that and stuff. And it's like, but you have been doing it. Crazy.
Yes. But I watch a space. We'll keep you posted on
Defo.
the fallout of that. From people doing something that's not very nice to a load of people doing stuff that is very nice.
Yes,
We love
That's-
people doing nice things.
And that's us.
this is what
That's
we
us.
like. Yes.
We are accepting donations in stores. You guys know more about it than me.
Yeah, it's called the Trussell Trust. Easy for me to say. And basically, it's a charity organisation that is collecting tins of dried food, soup, things like that, for a food bank. So it's basically donating that. But what we're doing in stores in partnership with them is every store has got like a shopping list of things that are acceptable in stores, and every tin that a customer brings in obviously goes to the food bank, but that customer will also receive £2 off a pre-owned game that's over to the value of £8. So they're basically getting £2 off for donating a tin, which is obviously going to a food bank, which is obviously a great cause, considering the times and how we are at this precise moment in time. So it's a great cause. I think it's launched pretty well in the stores just now. We've got a wee charity collection tin as well for any like monetary donations and stuff. And as I said, there's a little shopping list to show the customers what's acceptable and obviously what's not in stores. But no, it seems to be going really well.
Yeah, I just think I think it's really cool to see like kind of local businesses support a great cause. Like
100%.
I
Like,
think it's really
like
cool.
for us to stick our hands up and say no, we'd love to do that as part of a community event and get engagement through that way and stuff like that. It's great. It's great for us to actually welcome that into like a retail environment type idea.
Yes.
So no, definitely.
You know, it's going to people who appreciate and need that help as
Well,
well.
100%.
Always it reminds me of the when you were at school and you have to take a tin into school around
Yeah.
about harvest time.
Yeah,
That's it. And I was like doing that. I always thought that was nice.
yeah, same sort of idea. So
Yeah,
no,
so-
100%. We know it's going to a great cause. So yeah, certainly get those tins gathered together. Obviously, the customer can only use it or use one tin per transaction
Yes.
per day type idea. So so that not the one person's going and buying.
Just bring us one every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. We're not saying to the customer just bring stuff in. I mean, they're actually getting stuff for it as well.
Exactly
So
that.
we're giving some back
Yeah.
to the customer as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it's Everyone wins, really.
It's a great cause, yeah. And this is running until the end of August. At this moment in time, obviously could get extended or whatever, but it's running until the end of August at this moment in time. So
Good.
yeah, definitely take advantage of it when it's there. And as I said, it's going to a great cause. So
Excellent.
definitely.
So I raid the cupboards, bring stuff in.
Yeah.
Aye.
Does that really sum us up for this
I think
week?
it ends
Things
on
kind
a
of short and
nice
sweet.
note.
There's not a lot like this time of year where you kind of come into summertime. There's not a lot happening. Sort of
No.
the gaming fronts, obviously E3's been and gone. All the hype sort of disappearing into the background, and all we're really kind of doing is looking forward to August, September, October time. So
Just waiting.
yeah,
Games coming out in July. Anything you're looking forward to?
Nah.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
yeah, the 15th, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters game. Cool.
Yeah.
Probably
See-
won't play it. But
See, to be honest with you, I was speaking to Craig, our area manager, earlier on about this. There's nothing wowing me the
No,
No,
that,
no.
and that's my point when obviously like me and my mates have jumped onto
You're playing
the
Pokemon Go.
mobile platforms, do you know what I mean? Because there's stuff there that's more accessible and it's attracting your attention rather than, oh, this game's got a great price point of 20 quid, try it. I don't really enjoy it, do you know what I mean? So,
I think there's also the appeal of the mobile game is you can play it for 5 minutes. You can play it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't actually need to be right. I need to start up the console. I need to sit down. I
Yeah.
need to play this for at least half an hour. If it's not going to be worth it,
defo. And the fact that it's free,
and it's free.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it's obviously run by microtransactions, do you know what I mean? Pretty much so.
But
If you're in depth involved in the game, then obviously if you want to plough money into it, feel free to do so. But the initial operation of the game is totally free. So
Yeah.
but I think that actually sums us up for this week. So
Yeah, I think so. It's very pick up and play. What's your favourite mobile game? Go around. Favourite mobile game?
right now has to be
It's gonna be
Pokemon Go, or like, toss up between Pokemon Go or Transformers, but Pokemon Go definitely.
I don't play any.
You don't play any?
I've never really played any mobile games now.
Really?
No.
Good.
I just use my phone for like to be honest, if I have my phone, I'm usually just messaging people. Like I have like 5 group chats or something that are kind of going off pretty constantly. So
Have you downloaded Hyper?
what's that?
It's I know it's on iOS. I don't know if it's on Android as yet. Hyper. It's kind of I think you'd like it. It's basically a collection of the 10 best videos of the day.
All right, that's cool.
In a wanna. That's really good.
That sounds cool.
And Soon. Have you tried Soon?
No.
It's basically a to-do list of stuff you want to do, but like cool stuff like bars, restaurants, TV shows, games.
Oh,
That sounds handy actually.
Yeah, it is.
I
Because
like
the amount of times I think, oh, I'll get into that.
Yeah.
And then and it leaves you out.
Then you see it like 3 months later and go, oh, I meant to watch that, or
Yeah.
I meant to go there. No, that's a good show. I would
it's
try
really
that.
good.
I watched Vikings the other day.
That the Amazon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, over the last 2 weeks, I watched 4 seasons.
Whoa.
There's a lot of people that's actually
Everyone's saying it's
watching.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's
That
like
and Preacher's supposed to be really good as well.
I've not watched that yet. I watched that when I go home. But Vikings is like Game of Thrones with less talking and more killing people,
Right.
but not killing any main characters,
Right.
which kind of disappointed me a little bit. But then I'm like, this is okay.
You should go and watch Black Sails if you haven't watched
I really want
Black
to see
Sails.
that.
Oh, Black Sails is tremendous, aye.
Deadwood's my weapon of choice just now. I'm going through it again. I love it. I could watch it all the time.
I'm
Maybe you
st-
should finish Game of Thrones.
I probably
think you
should.
should.
I probably should.
Might do better in the next quiz.
Ooh.
the gauntlet has been laid down.
Smack job.
I'm stuck on Slasher and Scream, the TV series right now.
You watched any good movies recently?
I watched Star Wars for the first time last week.
Really?
Like, not like,
Did you like it? Force Awakens, was it?
yeah, Force Awakens.
Did you enjoy it?
As an old school Star Wars fan, it was alright.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like gripping edge of the seat
you
stuff.
you see in your Rogue One photos though?
Yeah.
No, those look cool.
I'm more excited for Rogue One.
I was just about to say that I think Rogue One is going to be better than any of the episodes.
And do you know why I think Rogue One's going to be so good? It's because it's sort of bridging the gap between old gen and new gen a little. Do you know? And I think that's why it's.
And
the
Darth
kind
Vader's
of-
gonna
And Darth Vader's
the
going to
kind
be
of
in it.
appeal that it
James
has to
Earl
me.
Jones is voicing him.
Yes.
The kind of appeal that it has to me is the same kind of. It appeals to me for the same reasons that like the Force Unleashed appeal to me, is because it is between that, and it is like it's new-ish.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I like that.
I enjoyed The Force Awakens. I'm a Star Wars fan. If it's
Yeah.
got Star Wars written on it, chances are I'm going to enjoy it. But no, I'm more excited about Rogue One. This
I mean, I
one's gonna
did
be
enjoy Force Awakens. I'd go and watch it again, which is probably a good thing that
Aye, that's a good
Do
sign.
you know what I mean? I'd go and watch it again, but would I put it in there with the original trilogy? No.
No, I wouldn't
It's
put it
kind of
in.
No.
different.
Did you know anything about Force Awakens?
Oh yeah, I knew
Or
everything.
you know,
Which is, did it spoil it for me? No, but I was more annoyed the fact that obviously I knew that obviously Luke makes a cameo, but I was more expecting of a bigger cameo, aye, rather than
I liked the ending.
a. Do you know what I mean?
Stand on a rock.
Yeah, I was
I
kind of
really
like,
liked the ending.
really?
I think they could have shortened the ending though. Like, see,
Yeah, they didn't need
she
to have it
walks up
swing
the-
round like 10 times. So
Yeah.
I did like the ending.
See if she had walked up the hill. Here, spoilers by the way. He turned round and then it just cut to black.
Yes.
That would have been more than
Aye,
enough.
rather
That
than
would
the
have been
full
dramatic.
dramatic.
Poignant.
Yes. But no, I mean, it was good for what it was. It was good to start the franchise again.
Yeah.
I think they did good by casting an unknown as the main character. Oh, two unknowns as
Two
the main
unknowns.
character.
Well, three. Poe Dameron as well, if you want to
Exactly,
put that
aye.
into the mix.
Well,
yeah.
Oscar Isaac's not unknown.
Really?
Ah, no.
Well, Oscar Isaac, the only things I know him
Who's the
from...
Craig? That's all.
Now he's been in the disaster that was X-Men Apocalypse and Ex Machina, which is actually a very good film.
Yeah.
I
Have
would
you seen
recommend it.
Inside Llewyn Davis?
No.
Good film. It's him and he plays this musician, Llewyn Davis, who is based off of a real musician called Dave Van Ronk, I believe. But basically, he's like a complete failure. But it's a brilliant film. Loved it. The music in it's really good. And it's very kind of tragic the whole way through. But I really enjoyed it, and he's very good in it. I
So
watched
many-
The Revenant the other day.
The Revenant, did you?
Brilliant.
Really? I've heard so many bad reviews about The Revenant, it's unreal.
I
But
Is that
It
Leonardo
depends.
DiCaprio with a bear?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
but it depends if you.
I hold it 2.5 hours where nothing happens.
Pretty much, but it just depends on whether you're a fan of like really cool shots and stuff in movies. Like, see the whole kind of have you seen it?
No.
There's this whole kind of bit at the start where it's like there's a big battle and it's just like this really long shot where it zooms and pans around everywhere and shows
Yeah.
you like people getting hit in the face with arrows.
So
and
you
stuff.
appreciate it from a cinematic point of view,
Yeah.
but the film's not great.
No, I loved it.
really?
I liked the story and stuff as well,
Right.
and I thought Tom Hardy was brilliant in it, and I thought DiCaprio was brilliant in it, and I thought even weird kid with the big eyebrows that was on Channel 4 years ago was really good in it, and Domhnall Gleeson was good in it as well.
See, I'm a bit picky when it comes to films. Like I can watch slow films, but there has to be something that grabs my interest. Like else, I just get bored too easily.
It is a lot of just DiCaprio crawling about in the snow for a while,
All right, okay.
but it's DiCaprio crawling about in the snow for a while, and it looks really good.
They got an Oscar for.
That's true.
See, that's the joy over. Leonardo DiCaprio's got his Oscar. That's it.
Job done.
Right,
Let's go home now. Yeah.
But that
He
was
should have retired.
the guy that directed The Revenant won Best Director 2 years running.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What did he get last time?
Birdman,
Birdman. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Michael
Yeah.
Keaton one. Isn't it?
which is brilliant as well.
Yeah.
A guy turns into
You
a
seen
bird
it?
No, I keep meaning to.
and eats people.
Do you want me to send the Blu-ray up tomorrow?
If you could. Ah.
He doesn't do that.
No, you can. Yes, but I won't get it on Monday.
Gutted.
But yeah, so shall we wrap that up?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. We're all gonna go watch a movie.
Watch a movie. I've got a good few things to watch, so yeah, defo. We'll catch you next week anyway, folks.
See you later.
See
Let
you
us know what you
later.
think about the Counter-Strike thing.
Huh?
I want to know what people think about that.
Cool. Right, see you after, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye!